Warning. The following podcast contains a large, some would say excessive, amount of terrible, horrible, no good, very bad adult language and concepts. Parents of impressionable children should do some fucking parenting and not let their goddamn kids listen to this shit. This is the MacGregor File for December 14th, 2023. And now your host, Yancey MacGregor.
Good evening. First item on the file tonight. Is the honeymoon over in the White House? As we prepare to wrap another year with our troops on the ground in Korea, and with the election less than a year away, President Robert Sloan appears to be losing support from his own staff. Earlier today, Vice President Pamela Dixon made an impromptu statement on the situation in Korea to select members of the media.
And in my opinion, we can, should, and must begin to pull all ground troops out of Korea within the next 6 months. Thank you.
In my opinion. You're the vice fucking president. You don't have an opinion. You're not supposed to do anything except breathe and break ties the way we tell you to. Christ, it's like watching a trained poodle try to talk about Victor Hugo. We can't withdraw in 6 months. Period. What fresh bag of flaming dog shit are you here to lay upon my doorstep?
My, somebody's in a cheerful mood this morning. Did we drink our daily caffeine allotment in one sitting again? Or did you just see the news?
She didn't say 6 months, did she?
I'm pretty sure she did.
She fucking shouldn't have said 6 months.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to go over to her office with your baseball bat and deep six the bitch. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill her so fucking dead that Gabriel's fucking trumpet won't be able to raise her on the fucking day of judgment.
Sounds exciting. Can I watch?
Bring a shovel. You can help me bury the body.
That's more like it.
And may I compliment you on your speech this morning, ma'am?
I would like to second those comments.
And that's because if you two kiss any ass harder, your lips will become one with the pucker. Sloan's going to be pissed, so you can count on him letting Wilson off the leash. Plan for the ass chewing to commence sometime around noon. Where does that leave us for the rest of the day?
We've got 10 o'clock with the Daughters of the Revolution.
Dried up old Pince living in the past.
And 11 o'clock with Senator Marsh about the possibility of his support in June.
Because we all love jamming our thumbs up tight holes and whistling. Marsh is Sloan's goon, through and through.
But you asked us to set up the meeting, ma'am.
And that's because I'm an idiot.
Smartest thing I've heard you say all day, Socrates.
Say, Tony, don't we have that, thing?
Oh, right, that thing that we needed to do. Somewhere else. Not here.
One thing only I know, and that is that I know nothing. Beautifully fucking apt, wouldn't you say?
Alex, fuck!
That's not quite the way I swing.
You know, I'm always glad when one of you Oval Office goons deigns to come down here and talk shop, but we've got a full schedule and...
6 months.
Oh, that...
You have exactly 6 seconds to explain yourself before bloodhounds won't be able to find your bones with a full fucking complement of your fluids to sniff beforehand.
Well, I happen to believe...
In anything that gives you a leg up going into the convention?
I wouldn't say that.
You know, if these were more enlightened times, I'd split you in half with a wooden fucking sword and burn the guts that come out as an offering against the gods of stupidity and cowardice.
I happen to think that it's very important that we get out. Those are our men and women dying over there, and I think that we should care.
We do fucking care. We care about making sure nuclear fucking missiles are kept out of the hands of people so fucking crazy they'd blow themselves up just to take us out. We care about making sure nobody sneaks one into a shipping container and turns Los Angeles into a wildlife preserve for fucking giant monsters.
I'm pretty sure it wouldn't work that way.
What was that?
Sounded like somebody trying to think, fearless leader.
Shit. Red Death.
Thinking, you say?
Speculating, maybe.
Self-aggrandizing.
That sounds more like it.
I can see where you might get the idea that somebody was thinking here, but nobody was thinking here.
And why not?
Because nobody capable of human fucking thought could possibly think it'd be a good idea for the vice fucking president to openly contradict her superiors on national TV in full view of God, the press corps, and me.
Maybe it was just hot air.
Gas.
And you know what you can do with gas.
You can light it on fire and cook geese with it.
I have a lighter right here.
Maybe I was just thinking out loud.
Yeah, maybe you were.
Better leave the thinking to the fucking professionals, princess. Are we done here?
You know, Sloane's a two-faced hack who's balked on every campaign promise. Somebody's got to step up.
Obviously not.
Shoot your stump speech at somebody who gives a fuck, Pamela. I'm just the messenger. You stand on the president's neck again, and next time it's not a baseball bat, and it won't be your desk.
And it won't be Alex who comes back down here for the next little chat.
When was the last time you saw your family, Pamela? 2 days? 3?
With her schedule? More like a week.
Take some time. Go see them. Remind yourself of what's really important.
And just remember how easily it can become a permanent arrangement.
Unless we tell Carl all about you and Bill Gaines at the last correspondence dinner.
Until then, princess, you don't have an opinion on anything.
Unless we give you an opinion.
And nobody wants to have to do that.
So maybe you'd better just keep your head down and your mouth fucking shut.
Toodles.
So, should we assume they reschedule the ass chewing for 9?
You know, I'd call you two spineless amoebae, but why would I want to insult perfectly useful protozoa?
You have been listening to Politricks, a political satire. Episode 1, Balls in a Vice. President. Original story and concept by Brian Taylor. Adapted for audio, produced and directed by Erin Mills. Starring Katrina Joyner as White House Chief of Staff Alex Wilson, Julie Paulson as Deputy Chief of Staff Rachel Lane, Gillian Quigley as Vice President Pamela Dixon, and Michelle Speck as Yancey MacGregor. Also featuring Liam A. Cunningham as Tony and Arthur Obar as Demitri. Music by Kevin MacLeod, which can be found at incompetech.com. Comments or questions? Email us at dubiouscon@gmail.com. That's DUBIOUSKHAN. Support future episodes of Politricks by donating to our Patreon page at patreon.com/dubiouscon. This is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons or events, living or dead, is entirely coincidental. This has been a Shallow 15 production.